All right, we're back, and we are not going to finish the game this time. We are going to leave. And where are we going? We're going to go face weapon. Emerald weapon, specifically. Uh, 3 weapons, I believe, are down, right? One got cannoned in the face. One we fought and then got cannoned. So 2 of them death by cannon. Midgar really did create, or Shinra really did create some powerful weapons. Um, and thirdly, there was Ultimate Weapon flying around, and we defeated that, which opened up a side quest that I did not do. And so that leaves us with 2 weapons left of the 5. And those 2 weapons are Emerald and Ruby weapon. Ultimate Weapon was an optional boss. Emerald and Ruby are the next 2 optional bosses. On the note of Sephiroth, I believe he is powered up depending on a few factors. I don't remember the exact details, but I believe if you, I'm not sure if it's, I think it does a check if you've beaten Emerald or Ruby. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it does a check if you have Knights of the Round, but it might be a check if you've used Knights of the Round, which I guess would technically be a different but similar thing. We do not have Knights of the Round. So there's definitely more powerful versions of Sephiroth and less powerful. I would I think I'm not sure if beating Ultimate Weapon is one of those cues to the game to make Sephiroth a little more powerful, but I don't think so. I think we fought a relatively weak Sephiroth in a safer Sephiroth, the Angel form. But I'm not sure. I don't remember too well, and I think most of the difference is that he has like an extra 100,000 life or something, extra amount of life. I'm not sure how much life Sephiroth has. Can't be that much, right? Tifa made quick work of it. Though he did outlast Tifa 60 seconds. And we can only congratulate him for that. That's very impressive work. There are, I think, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to play through the game again immediately. Last time I got into FF7, I'm sure I've mentioned this. I just started playing through FF7 over and over again with like, making sure to use every character in my party, just various stuff. Um, but I am very curious if using enemy skill and death sentence on Tifa, she could just plow through much earlier chunks of the game. Because you can get that going disc 1, right? When does disc 1 end? Disc 1 ends with Eris's death, basically. And Nibelheim is well before the end of disc 1. So you could have that going for just a huge chunk of the game. And I would be very interested to see how that would work out. Yeah, so if we had had D barrier or D spell specifically, which I might have actually had on but not thought to use, we could have gotten rid of Sephiroth's wall, which would have made Tifa do more damage. Maybe she could have done it within the 60 seconds. Amateur hour on my part. Shameful. But yeah, I'm curious if she could just plow disc 1 the same way, or at least the end of disc 1. Right? What comes after Nibelheim? So she would get the setup right before Materia Keeper. I would guess she'd wreck Materia Keeper. And then what comes next? Then you go Rocket Town. She would destroy Palmer. I guess the question would be stuff like how would she do versus Demon Wall's probably the big question. Would this be a really efficient way to fight Demon Wall? And I have no idea. So if anyone tries that out, I'd be really curious. The other thing I'm really curious is Yoshiyuki. If Yoshiyuki builds are good. Um, if you can make Cloud into the kind of incredible force that Tifa is, I think that would be really interesting. Nice, a hero drink. Oh, I could have used those against Sephiroth. I didn't think about that. But I guess I just don't want to waste time, right? We have this 60-second time limit for everything we do. A lot of back attacks here. And we haven't fought one of these yet. So we'll definitely do this one. And now we've bought it. Great work, everyone. It's just one of those things. Like, I know people are used to, like, people who played a lot of FFs get used to, or at least have once maxed stuff out, so they get used to damage where, like, everyone's doing 9,999 a turn, and you're slaughtering everything. But it's such overkill, as you can see from we can set up Tifa to do it, and it is overkill. And the other characters just aren't close. Like, Cloud has powerful stuff, and he's doing, with 2 attacks a turn, he's doing, you know, a few thousand damage. Like, let's see it. Yeah, 3,300. This is gonna get mean everyone's grudge. That's why I run away from these, because it's annoying. Oh, cool, we got away. So yeah, we're gonna run out through the dungeon. The reason I'm leaving the dungeon rather than grabbing some other save is because I want the levels from here, and I want the materia growth we got here. And the counter materia is a... oh, oops. I was supposed to go on Tifa, of course. The counter materia we got here is going to be quite useful, right? That's going to be a nice method of damage output. So we're sort of going to be trying to do what we tried to do before, but didn't quite have the life to pull off. So I think our HP plus materias have gained some levels. So hopefully we can get to a level where we can start surviving Emerald Shot and Stomp. And if we can get one character up with W item that can survive that, and eventually get kind of the whole party up and active, then the problem becomes the little eyes that Emerald Weapon opens up. Because those have a decent amount of life, right? We don't have a way to kill them instantly. We won't have powered up Tifa for this fight, because 60 seconds just is not going to be sufficient here. So we're going to have to, like, slowly be picking things off and trying to get rid of the eyes when we can. One way to do that, I think, is Ultima, right? Ultima is going to do mixed damage. That's pretty useful. Another thing we have is Gravity will do really good damage, because Gravity does a percentage-based thing. And this boss has so much life, you know, it has, I don't know, 800,000 life maybe? I think of both of them as having about 1 million life, but I think technically they're both somewhat below that. I'm not remembering the exact number. It doesn't particularly matter, because there's not like a strategy where we're going to do exactly 900,000 damage, but if it had 1 million life, it wouldn't work. Like, you know, we're going to do however much damage we need to, and it'll just take longer or less time. So we need the underwater materia. We need the gravity materia. We need W item. I think we should have Ultima. I think having something that hits all enemies is really useful. We should probably have Ultima on counter, because we want that to be set off more than other things. Can counter only be set off once? For stuff like all and Mega All, incidentally, Mega All should be blue, I think, but it shows up as purple. It only works once. But counterattack works infinite times, right? Counterattack works every time you're hit. So where did we put counter? Put it here? Yeah. It might just be the rate it activates, but it might be how much it activates. So I'm not sure about that, but I think that's useful. Again, I'm not like looking up any builds or plans here, because I think it's an interesting fight to try to handle on your own. And I think the Emerald Weapon fight is the more handleable on your own type fight. I think, you know. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm abusing the W item glitch. But given my abuse of glitches, like it becomes an interesting fight where you have to handle it well, and it's just interesting to play. It's difficult in like the right way to kind of you're able to deal with it, but you have to be on your toes. I think at least. So we'll see if I can manage that way. If I can't, then the series will probably abruptly end without much closure. But we did beat the game, so that's nice. And let's talk to this fella up here. What's he got to say? Welcome, everyone's waiting for you. Right. And we have our intended party. So we're gonna. I guess we're not gonna take the free heal from the dude. I'm gonna use a Mega Elixir because I want. Do I want sadness? I want sadness on everyone. I want sadness on everyone. It has physical attacks, and we don't care that much about. And in fact, I think we're gonna move everyone to the back row for now. Physical damage, I don't think is gonna be our main idea. Maybe I should do that. We're gonna go on the world map. We're gonna land near it. We're gonna save, and then I'm gonna adjust my setup to what I think is a anti-emerald weapon setup, and then we'll save again in a different slot, and we'll go for it. And we'll see how the setup looks, because it might be garbage, right? I might set up really badly. All right, Meteor's back, right? Humans are back. Though I guess humans never died. This wasn't as dark a game as it could have been. Man, that would have been a surprise. And so we'll head over to Junin. No cannon here because it's in Midgar. How does Midgar look these days? Got the cannon, falling apart a bit. Okay. Land here. Save in our normal slot with our beautiful color scheme that no one complained about in any comment whatsoever. Everyone only had good things to say about the color scheme. And now we'll adjust. Okay. First of all, order everyone back row. Materia. Ooh, could Big Guard be useful? Okay. Let's go to the exchange screen. We're going to need W item. We're going to have that on Tifa. We're not going to need Luck Plus. We are going to need some HP pluses, but we'll remove them. We won't need all. We won't need Double Cut. We might want Magic Plus. All right, so what I'm going to do is stuff I think we might want, I'm going to put on Barret, just to remind myself of it. So we're going to put that, and we're going to put the HP Plus on Barret. That's not the HP Plus. Okay. Enemy skill, I might want. Okay. Counter, I think I'll want. Fire, we won't want. HP Plus, we might want. MP Turbo, we won't want. We could want MP Turbo. Okay. HP Plus, we could want. Sadly, not as leveled. Okay. What do you got, Tifa? W item we will want, and we will want it on Tifa. Long range, I just don't think we're going to do much physical attacking. Counter attack, physical damage is going to be low. Mega all. Only affects one thing. Not going to be needed. Morph, no. HP plus, maybe. HP plus, maybe. Alright, let's, I guess we can't change Barret's equipment. Okay, I was going to give Barret more slots. HP plus, maybe. Odin, no. Added effect, no. Death blow, no. Added cut, no. W item, yes. This reminds me I should switch Tifa's equipment. We do not need the Master Fist. We can go with something that gives, decent number of slots. So we don't need slots here. So actually, probably the best thing to do is just go to something with double growth. Because again, attacking is not going to be something we do. And we will switch off the curse ring. There's not another ribbon we can get. So let's... What else is there? This isn't really a status fight, so maybe Vitality plus 10. Maybe that's the most useful thing we can put on Tifa here. Everyone is sadness. Okay, and now we're back to Materia Exchange. Okay, we don't need Revive. We don't need Comet. We don't need W Magic. Maybe we want W Magic. Let's keep W Magic around. Okay. We don't need Shields. We don't need Hades. We might want HP pluses. We don't need Manipulate. We don't need Elemental. I'm gonna want Ultima. I don't need Destruct. I don't need Contain. Would I rather have... What do I want attached to Ultima? Quadra Magic is good, but it's only going to hit once. Is there something else I could put on it that would be better? Let's arrange materia. Let's actually look at stats. Let's maximize damage. Who is highest magic? 128, 93. Okay. So Cloud is the best user of Ultima. So do we want it on counter, or do we want it on Quadra Magic? I think I want Gravity on counter. And that won't matter who has it on, because it will do percentage damage. So we're going to give counter to Piggyman. And we're going to give Gravity to Piggyman. We only need level 1. And then we're going to give Quadra Magic to Cloud with Ultima. And we're going to give, for now... so then I don't need MP Turbo. And then we're going to give W Magic so we can keep casting it. Yeah. And then Piggyman has counter and gravity. And Tifa has W item. And her goal is to keep us alive. Because she has the lowest magical damage. And this one I should be using a spider web. I didn't slow it. I should have slowed it. Okay. I don't think we'll have space for Magic Plus. Cloud is already loading up on too much materia. So maybe, yeah, enemy skill goes to Piggyman. Just making it visually more aesthetic to me. Counter gravity. Tifa can have gravity as well. That she doesn't need to be good at magic to use gravity. And then, how much life does everyone have? This is obviously not enough life. So we need Tifa to be surviving. So we're going to give Tifa... we're not going to use Magic Plus. Tifa gets this. How much does she go to? 5,900. I don't think that's enough either. How about now? 6,800? No idea if that's enough. Probably not. We might need to level up our HP plus materia. So if we did this, we have 5, 4, and 5 materia. That means they all survive Air Tam Storm thing. So not necessarily the follow-up. If we arrange customize, I'm going to want spider web. And yeah, that's the only thing relevant there. No, we're going to need, I forgot to bring up hero drinks. That's very important. One thing I'm going to do is put this higher up so there's not that empty spot, because that annoys me. And where's hero drinks? hiding right at the bottom. Okay, so we don't need save crystal. And I'm going to want this fourth. Okay. I think this is our setup. I do not know if this is sufficient, and we'll have to fight it well. But this is my intended plan for Emerald Weapon. Let's see how it does. Oh, shoot. We need one more materia. Possibly the most important of all. We're going to need underwater. Alright. Yeah, that's 5 on everyone. We still survived. Let's save again. And let's try it. I think this is a fun fight if we are capable of, like, handling it. Like, I think if we don't, like, fail immediately, then it's a fun fight. But we might be a little too weak. Might be a little too weak. Where are you at, buddy? I feel like it's always on the left. Last time I tried to go over it, this time we'll try to go under it. Big hitbox. Alright. Tifa got first turn, that's great. And we're going to use W item, Spider Web, and Hero Drink. Enemy skill, Big Guard. Item, Mega Elixir. So now, I should have remembered to do that last time. So we have one Hero Drink on Tifa. Not going to try to do any damage right now. Okay, that's percentage damage, so that's fine. 2, 3 Hero Drinks on Tifa. And you can throw out a Demi. And we're gonna just defend. Oh, I should have kept up in case we need to use spells. Okay. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's fine. 3, 4 Hero Drinks. That can miss? I forgot that could miss. That sucks. Okay. Use Demi again. And we'll keep Cloud up to see if we need anything. But Tifa is now maxed. Okay. Now I'm going to use Ultima. And I'm going to use a Mega Elixir and a Hero Drink on Cloud because he won't die here. But no one will. That's percentage damage, right? Yeah. Okay. Demi always does 9,999. I think that was a counter. No, it wasn't. Shoot, that sucks. But that's okay. That wasn't our main thing. Okay. Now, 4 casts will not do that much damage. We do need Nanaki alive, because Nanaki's the one who's going to counter with Demi, and we actually don't have a great way to take out these things, and they're going to kill us after Airtam Storm if we don't have, like, queued up heals ready. That's bad, but we survived. Maybe casting Ultima so much is actually bad if it sets off multiple revenge stomps. Could we end up killing ourselves here? Alright, that was not great. But Tifa is our best character. Alright, we've now way over Hero Drinked her. So that's gonna hurt. She's pretty resistant to this. And we're gonna Phoenix down Mega Elixir. And I think it's more important to have Nanaki up right now. But maybe we want Cloud up for maybe we want Cloud up for our whatchamacallit. What's he have? Enemy skill, Big Guard. Big Guard would be good to get back up. But alright, so our counts are 4 Hero Drinks on Tifa, 0 on anyone else. Phoenix down, Mega Elixir. And oh, Piggy Man has Big Guard. Okay, so Piggy Man was the character I wanted to bring up. So I'm keeping his turn up so we can react to whatever it does. Now, this might just kill us, but I think Tifa with 4 hero drinks should survive. Okay, we both do. Can I please get a turn? Should I big guard here? No, I should keep Mega Elixir up. I will big guard now. And I'm just going to chuck this Mega Elixir hoping it's well timed. And get a first hero drink on Cloud. Okay. Good thing I did the hero drink on Cloud. Right, this is going to do 5,000 to all characters, 5,555. When I was a kid, I thought this was so unfair. And now, if Tifa gets a turn, we're fine. Oh no, no, I'm so dumb. It's going to revenge stomp. I can't throw out ultimas like this. Yeah. Oh god, I'm so dumb. Okay. Those go away though. So we have a sec to try to like reorganize the fight, but I should not be throwing out ultimas like that. Now here's the easier part of the fight. We've wasted multiple hero drinks on Tifa, but now we can W item, Phoenix down, Cloud, Mega Elixir. Should have healed Piggy, but you know, we make bad decisions in the moment. Emerald's weapon's so quick. There's just a lot to manage, you know? Okay. So Ultima does revenge stomps. Which is not what we want to see. So Tifa, W item, Phoenix down, Mega Elixir. Can we get it off? We can get it off. Okay, I don't want to induce a revenge stomp with Cloud. So I'm going to sit here and just be ready if we need to act. Alright, that seems like as good a time as any to use a Mega Elixir. And you are going to get a big guard. And you are going to throw a hero drink on Cloud. And you know what? Just throw out a Mega Elixir. Why not? It'll probably have done something. Yeah, there you go. It did something. Okay. That's fine. Okay. We can throw out one Demi. And you can throw a hero drink on yourself. Tifa doesn't have to use all the hero drinks. Okay. This sucks, of course. Alright. Definitely Mega Elixir time. And by the time that Mega Elixir has happened, a bunch of other stuff will have queued up. So I'm just going to use another Mega Elixir. Alright, I think Cloud is on 2 hero drinks and Tifa's on 4. Okay, Cloud's on 3. Cloud, you can just throw out a Mega Elixir, why not? We'll probably have been hit a bunch by the time it gets there. And this is Cloud's 4th. And we're really just trying to survive this phase. And honestly, why not another Mega Elixir? I should start duping more Mega Elixirs during Tifa's turn. Stop hitting poor Cloud. What do you ever do to you? Alright. So as I recall, I've queued up enough that I have 4 and 4. And so now we need to get Nanaki up. So we're going to dupe some Mega Elixirs just so we never run out. So this will be 2 Mega Elixirs on Nanaki. And I'm going to throw out another spider web. Because this is annoying. I don't know what it does. I mean, it does slow. Okay. Is that going to KO someone? I don't think so. I think this is sort of... No, this... I forget what does what. Okay. That's great. That's not what we wanted there. We wanted a Mega Elixir. Hopefully Tifa goes next. Okay, there we go. So I think we're fully loaded. And I'm just going to throw out a Mega Elixir here because I don't know what to do. And I don't want to, it's going to use Air Tam Storm, and I don't want to set off any counterattacks while it still has the other things up and while that's coming. Okay, that can miss. Ah, and that gets Revenge Stomped. Okay, that's important. Cloud is under 5,500 life. So if Air Tam Storm comes now, that would not be great. I'm playing very defensive right now. Okay. No, that sucks. Tifa's down. Oh, we're done. Hmm. So we need a little more life. Okay. We need a little more life. So I'm going to save state, or save state out. And we, Air Tam Storm can't hit us quite that hard. We didn't use these. So I'm going to replace Ultima with more gravity. That way you take 3,300. You're just always on item duty. I don't think I can... I should put underwater on someone else, though. So let's move underwater. And counter never went off. Did we do, like, any damage to Ultima weapon? Emerald's weapon? Basically, no. But I think... enemy skill was useful. So let's move... Oops, didn't mean to remove it entirely. Let's move this here. Where'd it go? Bottom. Okay, that's 4. She is 3. And I guess we get rid of counter. Do we need enemy skill? I think it was useful. I think enemy skill is useful. Obviously, if we had higher leveled HP pluses, we could reduce that to 1 slot instead of 2. But I think this is okay. We're gonna save again. We lost. We tried something. It didn't work. You know, we never fully got stabilized. We're trying to stabilize. The whole goal is stabilization. And then to like pick up damage during the phases where it where we can do said damage. Specifically when it doesn't have stuff out. Where you at, buddy? Good thing Sephiroth, or bad thing Sephiroth never just like chilled underwater. Gotten smoked. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go up, we're gonna land, we're gonna come back down. I think each time you go up and down it resets location, but I'm not sure. But I think... Oh god, this moves so slow. Get me back to my airship. Faster. Alright. Okay. Popped out. We're gonna go back down. I think this is doable. Like, I know I did like 2 hits on it, so it looked like I did nothing. But I think this is doable. And I like trying to get the fight steady. I didn't notice if the spider web missed the first time, so I should have kept an eye on that. That's really important. Okay. So item, spider web. W item, Mega Elixir, Hero Drink. Item, Hero Drink, Tifa. Hopefully no Revenge Stomp. Nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna want you to enemy skill Big Guard. Did we take counter off Nanaki? I think we did. And W item, Mega Elixir, and Hero Drink number 3. We're trying to rush to our preferred setup. Item, hero drink number 4. And you'll probably need to Mega Elixir. Sure. That's pretty low damage. Okay. Hero drink number 1 on Cloud. Hero drink number 2 on Cloud. You know what? Hero drink number 3 on Cloud. Probably going to need a Mega Elixir at this point. Hero drink 4 on Cloud, and let's be ambitious. Let's get number 1 up on Nanaki. And that's going to be a time for a Mega Elixir. Hero drink number 2. Can we get to 444? You know what? No. We're going to get a Mega Elixir out there. I wish I had a sense of how long... Oh, there was a Mega Elixir already queued up. I got to keep track of that. You're going to hero drink yourself. That's 4, I think. And you're ready to Mega Elixir. We didn't need that one. That's a shame. So we probably will need one now. Let's start duping some Mega Elixirs. And actually, let's use a spider web first, and then Mega Elixir. Okay. 4,444 is the point we gotta stay above. Alright, let's see what it does. Okay, that's gonna be healed in a moment. And I did the Mega Elixir after Stomp. Just so, yeah, so it would heal in this situation. Okay, probably time for another Mega Elixir. Feel like I waited long enough that that's going to affect different things. All right, Tifa's still above 4,444. That's big, but we've queued up 2 Mega Elixirs right now. And it won't use Airtam Storm immediately. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, probably time. Not sure. We want to see Airtam Storm so the things go away, but we need it at a moment when we can, like, handle it. Right, when we haven't taken too much damage. We don't care about MP on Tifa, of course. Okay, still alive. Okay, that's great. And we're going to heal, so I can start casting... I forgot Airtam Storm was like a summon. But I can start, I think, casting stuff. It can miss? Did we know this? Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but okay. I think I can start casting stuff. I think Airtam Storm, they do not attack after. That's just wrong? Okay. That's... Does that mean it can use it multiple times? It's possible I missed a hero drink, so let's just make sure. I thought Airtam Storm meant it was done with this phase. But apparently it was not. So can it multiple cast it in a cycle? If so, I may have planned this poorly. You know what? Let's use a limit break. That won't kill anyone. So it puts us in range where we need a Mega Elixir. Oh no, I shouldn't have done this because now we can Revenge Stomp. That still won't kill us, but we really need a Mega Elixir to go off. Okay. Survived. Alright, survived. Let's use Clim Hazard. Let's see what happens. And let's throw up another Mega Elixir. Maybe it can use Air Tam Storm again. We're doing damage. We've done 20,000 of its 800 million life. Why isn't this phase over? Alright, so we gotta be Mega Elixering. I'm just duping. Just to be on the easy side. Alright, yeah. Let's, I didn't realize I could use it twice a cycle. I thought it finished the cycle. It's been a while since I've done this. And I also forgot it could miss. Okay, please be done with the cycle. It's gone on so long. Hasn't this one gone on a long time? I feel like this one's gone on forever. Go away. Do we need to do damage or something to make it move on? Yeah. Because I used a big guard with Nanaki. I should definitely Mega Elixir here. Man, we are not making progress. Should probably just Mega Elixir here as well. I don't think that kills anything. But it could kill Nanaki. No, that's percentage based. Okay, I should know this. Right, that was risky. I don't know if I should have done that. No, no. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. You know what? We're a risk taker. We're gonna get in 10,000 more damage. Unless we miss. And then get revenge stomped and then I cry. Alright. Tifa we have queued up to Mega Elixir, but we have an action in between. Let's queue up another one. Why is this phase not over? Are you serious? Alright, well, while we're here, let's try Dazers. I think they work against Ruby Weapon and not Emerald. Now, obviously, a Revenge Stomp is not what we want to see. And we got one. Great. But hopefully we queued something good. That's who we want to see targeted. Keep going for Tifa. Yeah, no, that's not it. That ain't it. Now, maybe we don't need all these hero potions. Okay. I think I'm going to queue up more Mega Elixirs. How come this phase hasn't ended? When does it end? When will it end? At some point, these things are supposed to go away. They went away last time much faster. Alright, I guess I've forgotten the mechanics of this fight. Please don't kill Tifa. Please let me have a turn. Hit Cloud. No! Nah. Yeah, that's game. Huh. Calm down, my dude. Alright, I gotta look up the mechanics. I know I said I wasn't gonna be looking stuff up. That heals it, too. I had been noticing that, but when does the phase change? That's what I'm gonna look up. One sec. Emerald weapon. Not looking for strats. I'm looking for data. Okay, it does have 1 million HP. It does have more HP. Um, blah, blah, blah. Location, bottom of the sea. Immune to manipulate. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Yeah, I know how Airtam Storm works. After using a random number of Emerald Shoots, it uses a physical attack. It will then use Emerald Shoot and Emerald Beam and revive its eyes. Wait. How? Yeah, we're not using a 7,777 strat. No, I'm not looking for that. We're not using Knights of the Round. No, these aren't the strats I want. When do the eyes go away? Emerald Weapon. What's the pattern there? That's all I want. Eyes. Because it fades them away sometimes. Alright. They have 25,000 HP. Maybe we should be trying to kill them. Specifically the mean ones. Which is the mean one? The blue ones. If we get rid of the blue ones, it's fine. Okay. Alright, we're going to try one more time. We're going to try one more time. This has not been a success. We can all agree we have not destroyed Emerald Weapon. Okay. To start, what do we do? Hero Drink, Hero Drink. Spider Web, Megalixir. I also want Big Guard up at some point. That might help. Let's make sure this hits. Gotta pay attention. That did hit. I think it's just missed because I was using it on enemies that were already slowed. Alright, Hero Drink, Hero Drink. You can Big Guard. And you know what? We don't need to heal yet. You can Hero Drink. Okay. Tifa's maxed, Cloud's at 1. I'm willing to take more risks at the start of the fight because resetting costs so much less time. Okay, and you can Hero Drink on Cloud twice. And we probably will need a Megalixir by now. Okay. You are now at 4. And you can now get Nanaki to 2. And you know what? Let's go for it. Nanaki's at 3. And now we'll need a Megalixir probably. Might not even. Alright, let's go ambitious. Everyone's at 4. Once this goes off, everyone's at 4. We will want a Megalixir now, just duping. Okay. And, okay, we're going to need Demi, and we're going to hit the blue ones. Blue. Okay, Tifa's Megalixir's queued. So this is fine. Famous last words. And let's hit the blue again. Kind of risky. Going a full cycle of 2 characters without healing. Yeah, let's heal. This is tough. I like this fight. This is why I like this fight though. Like you have to play much more defensively than the rest of the game. Alright. So Demi's doing less damage. We've done about 11,000 to it. Did I go ambitious or unambitious with Nanaki? I don't remember. Let's assume I went ambitious. I did not. Shit. Oh, defense can't be too wrong. Okay. you are going to use Demi, and you are going to start duping. Oops, didn't dupe. That's okay. So Cloud is a heal queued up. So this is fine. And then Cloud can Clim Hazard on the blue one we've been attacking. And that will get it. I should let the Demi come off first, because the Demi will do less damage. So we should let Nanaki go. Yeah. And then we Clim Hazard. So it's taken 15,000-ish. It has 25,000 life, and this crits. Cloud's been doing 10,000 on crits here. Yeah, so that should maybe be it for that one. Okay. We'll queue up a Mega Elixir. It's not dead. Let's attack it. Attacking it might finish it. Because we should have taken about 25,000. Okay, we survived this. This is fine. We've done no damage to the boss, but this is fine. Okay, that's who we wanted that to hit, I think. We just don't want the other blue to go off. Okay. We're doing great. Yes. Okay. One blue down. Now, time to work on the other one. Probably going to need a Mega Elixir at this point. Definitely going to need another Mega Elixir. Or probably will. I guess we don't know. We already have one queued. I should maybe wait a little longer between queuing them up to lower the risk of them happening consecutively. But we're in somewhat better shape now that there's only one blue. But we're going to try to get it down to 0. Okay. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. So let's throw a Demi at you. Yeah. Let's do a Mega Elixir here. And okay, that's great. When we have one blue down, this is much easier to take. I'm gonna try to get the second blue down, I think. It's been so long since I've done this. I feel like I should have my strategies down cleaner, but okay. We want to save Clim Hazard at least a little bit. But you can throw another Demi. Because we know that brings it to around 10,000 damage done. And this brings it to around 15,000. And then we just need one Clim Hazard and one normal attack. And it's gone. Okay. We're definitely going to need healing from Tifa. Because we have no healing queued up, I think. I keep forgetting what I've queued up. I gotta stop talking. Talking makes it hard to remember. Okay, that's not healing. I agree. Yeah, I don't think I queued up any healing. So it's about 11,000 damage done to that thing. But 3 Demis, 1 Clim Hazard, 1 attack. Okay, now we just need Tifa to go next. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna Blood Fang and then Clim Hazard because those will have priority. And so then the blue's down, and then we should be able to survive. Oh, shoot. That did a lot. So that's kind of a waste of limits now because this is overkill. But now we can, I think Tifa can heal. Oh, the reason it's doing 10,000 so consistently is we 4 times hero drinked. Actually, attacking is somewhat better than I thought now that we've hero drinked. Okay. That's fine. So we're going to have Tifa heal, and the other two are going to launch demis at its face. Maybe they should attack normally, actually. I don't know how much that would do, but it's possible. I want to see what that does. Let's do one demi, one normal. Okay, the Mega Elixir goes off first, so our MP is actually not empty. Okay, we just had to get rid of the blue eyes, and it's a little more in control. Okay, attacking normally is not the way. We tested something, we tried it out. It's not what we're going to be doing anymore. Okay, we learned. We'll have time to heal here. But we are going to be going demis. Maybe we'll throw up a big guard. Now, apparently Demi, yeah, can miss, which is a huge pain. Especially because also we still have the things hitting us for MP damage. So we're going to throw out a Demi here. I'm not sure big guard is useful here. At some point, maybe I'll throw out Tifa's limit. Okay, that's a heal. We will be confirming Mega Elixir use as soon as we can. I don't think I knew Air Tamstorm could miss either, though. Or I'd forgotten that. I mean, I must have known it because I've, done the fight before. Okay, this should do 10,000 when boosted, right? We've seen this before, and it won't miss, unlike Demi. I think limits cannot draw a Revenge Stomp, but I'm not sure on that either. But I think that's the case. So I think this is safe to throw out. Okay, it doesn't do a guaranteed 10,000. That's interesting. We are getting our heal, so I can throw this out. And I think I'm just going to throw out another Demi too. I think Tifa basically just needs one turn for each turn Emerald Weapon gets, and as long as that's the case, we're in good shape. I'm going to pause for a sec. Okay, we're back. Oops, didn't mean to pause again, sorry. Okay. Now, I think we queued up heals with Tifa. Lost my place slightly. If it Revenge Stomps here, that's fine. I mean, we don't want it, but Revenge Stamp, I guess, not Stomp. But not the end of the world, right? The blues are gone. As long as the blues are gone, and it doesn't, get a million turns in a row, we're good. Alright, that's annoying. Is it going to stamp as well? Can it stamp on a miss? I don't know. Alright. So you're going to go Demi. Alright, I'm just going to throw a Mega Elixir out with Piggy Man, just for safety. We like seeing Air Tamstorm. This is fine now. Right? As long as it doesn't have the blue damage to boost and just hits us once a turn, that's a-okay. I'm going to do something a little crazy here. Just don't really have another way for Tifa to do something, and hopefully it does all to the face or mostly to the face. It looks like it's going to the face. Like that it's just hitting Emerald Weapon and not the side thing. Oh, did I really queue that up? Well, that can't hit anyway. That's a shame. But we did Mega Elixir here. Good safety Mega Elixir. Not needed, but... or not necessarily needed. But good for safety. And, okay, that's time to heal. I agree. And we'll throw out a Demi. And... could put a big guard again. Not sure it's helpful, but I'm not sure it's not helpful, right? It reduces damage, and it does give a speed boost, and the speed boost, I think, wears off. So, but I'm not sure. I'm probably making unnecessary moves there. Tifa will keep up her heals a bit. That doesn't need to be healed. Okay. I think everything's going great right now. Let's use a limit, just because it has priority, and then we'll do the double Mega Elixir, and then we'll throw out a Demi. Maybe I should have done the Demi before the Mega Elixir, because you want it to go after the revenge stamps, but revenge stamp isn't that big a problem. No, I'm happy with this move order now. I wouldn't have wanted to induce a revenge stamp right after this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think you can throw out a demi here. I just don't think it has a way to get through my wall right now, even if I'm doing about 20,000 a turn between Cloud and Nanaki, which Tifa scorns with her physical attacks, of course, but what can we do? We live in difficult times. Gotta wait for it to move, I think. I don't want to throw out a Tifa heal before it's done anything, but kind of do want to make sure we're healing. And I think it's going to have gone at some point. If it doesn't, we can heal with Cloud. If Tifa goes before it does, we heal with Cloud. Alright, so now we can use Demi and Demi. So I think we've managed the fight. Like, at some point it might send the yellows away and then bring out the blues again, and all hell will break loose once again. But right now, it is all under control. I'm going to save Cloud's Limit, because even though Demi can miss, it's good to have if the blues ever come back. Wait for Emerald to go before Tifa goes. Tifa always should react to Emerald. Anytime it does anything, Tifa then does her thing. Nope, that's not what I mean. I meant a real attack. Alright, we can queue up this. I think we've done it. I'm talking too soon, I know. Oh, it wasn't fast enough to use both before it went into the you can't use spells part of the animation. But this is fine. This is just 4,000. It does heal itself. I always forget about that. Like, we're doing enough damage that it's not like its healing is outpacing the damage it does, but it does mean, like, we do... Okay, not too scary. We do 20,000 a turnish. Like, or we have to hit it about 100 times with Demi, right? And the fact that it's going to heal a bit between cycles is going to mean we have to hit it more than 100 times with Demi, right? Alright, Tifa always reacts. So this is going to be a slow fight. The underwater materia is very important. But I think we are very clearly making progress. There is a question. We lose a few turns to Demi to things like this. Would it be worth taking out the yellows? I'm just going to throw out Bloodfang because it's quick. Would it be worth taking out the yellows? Or one more yellow? I don't want to take out both, because then I think it will go into more reviving. Like, I think it's going to stay in this mode, or it's less likely to stay in this mode if that happens. And we don't want it to ever bring back the blues. So my question is, would taking out one of them, because it would make it less frequent that they get to that they double yellow on the same thing? This is slightly annoying timing. We've gotten desynced a bit. I might do a heal with one of Nanaki or Piggyman at some point. But would it be worth taking out one more yellow to lower the chances of losing turns on Demi? And I think the answer is no, because I think, like, that sucks. But I think, like, we don't want to change anything right now. Right now, we're at an equilibrium that favors us. That was a critical. And so I should be trying to push... I don't need to, like, get more advantage than I have right now. I'm not sure. Maybe Cloud should heal here, because Tifa's a little desynced, and I'd like to get her back into gets to go right after it. So I'm going to keep Cloud up here. Okay, that's a slow move, so she'll be able to go right after. So that'll get us back more synced. Maybe. And we can survive 2 revenge stamps here. So I think the easiest way to do this fight, the one we're trying for here, is Gravity is our damage dealer. And we have some limit breaks to pick up the blues. And we have a couple other material we need. We need W item. We need underwater. Enemy skill, I don't think is necessary. I think that's, I'm not sure if that's a plus or not. We didn't use it to take out the yellows faster. Alright, I'm gonna just use a Mega Elixir here with Cloud. Just because, like, safety. We gotta have a way to take out the blues, and our damage for that was fairly low. But we could do that with a combination of gravity and limit breaks, right? We had a way. Actually, let's go crazy. I hope this problem is we don't control this, so I really hope this doesn't hit the yellows. There's some chance I'm screwing up our control. Like, if I forgot to heal with Cloud, then I'm gonna hate myself so much. Thank you. Okay. Now Tifa's ready, and we can go back to Demian. And at this point, yeah, I feel this is under control. So I think this is like a tough fight. So HP plus really important, especially if you're doing this, not max level. Enemy skill probably was an unnecessary slot. We didn't need to level up HP plus materia too much. Most of our HP plus materia is level 2. We're, as you saw this playthrough, we did virtually no grinding. So I think this is, like, I'm sure sickos have, like, figured out cleaner ways to do it with less effort. But I think this is a pretty good, like, you can just do it at the end of the game without having to have done anything in particular on the way there to set up. And you have a way to beat the super boss. Hero drinks are useful. I'm not sure how much they were needed. I got to be quicker on that. I'm not sure to get both of them off so that it can be queued. I'm not sure if they're needed. I like to go for them, but maybe we could have started immediately. Because I think the things it's boosting are mostly not things we're actually using, right? Like, Demi doesn't need them. It does help for our limit breaks, and those were useful for getting rid of the blues. And it also does lower the damage of Revenge Stamp, which, ooh, I may have been under careful there. So I think hero potions are useful. We only need to get like one of those and then dupe it. I like when they hit Tifa with this because then they can't double up on one of the other characters. Alright, we can queue, let's queue it this order. I should have been keeping track of somewhat of the damage we've done. I'm going to start now. We'll see how much damage we do from here. 10,000. Not hard to keep track of. I probably could have queued up both demis before the Mega Elixirs, but okay. We're trying to be somewhat safe here. I think I will queue another demi here. I'm gonna like be overly focused on damage now and not be safe enough. All right, 20,000. No revenge stamp, please. Okay, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right. Well, I certainly won't be quick enough to have the heal set, but this is gonna heal it a bit. I've already lost track of how much damage I did. I think it's 20,000. That only healed 2,000. That's curious. Again, I think it can't counter off limit breaks. Obviously, like using double sevens, so that's about 23,000 now. I think like double sevens obviously is an efficient way to do a lot of damage. There's a whole bunch of tricks. Oh, I've never talked about what double sevens is, or whatever it is. If you have 7,777 life, you automatically go off doing crazy damage. And the easy way to get there is if you can get up to 9,999 with 2 materia, then when it uses Airtam Storm, it will automatically set that off. Oh, I just attacked with Tifa. What the hell am I doing? Alright, we're Mega Elixering with Cloud. So you can force that behavior. And that is, you end up hitting for 7,777 damage some, like, absurd times. Like, I don't know, it's like 77 or whatever. I think it does about 500,000 damage total, so that's about half its life. That does not instantly end the fight, but yeah, God, what an idiot. But it does obviously help quite a big deal. Quite a lot. That said, you have to have a lot more life than we do. I never get it off in time. Oh, that's going to heal up more too. So we did a total of like 30,000 since I started talking or something. This is going to be slow. Alright, we're starting counting now. 10,000. I'm going to keep good track. For real. Because there's very little else to say, so we may as well keep good track. 10,000 damage. Okay. And we're going to wait for it to go. I'm not going to just launch because I don't know if it's gone yet. We're reacting. We're thinking. Our brain's turned on. 20,000 damage. Alright, that's not the move we react to. So good. Still waiting. Emerald Queen. Okay. Go. And I'm going to leave Tifa's limit up, I guess. $30,000. Fine. Tifa will go before anything else bad happens. In fact, we can insert this first because it doesn't counter limit breaks. That's a shame because that's going to kill Cloud's Demi. But this is going to be about 35,000. Yeah. We're rounding. We don't need to be specific. Oh, that goes before Cloud, so Cloud's Demi will come off. Alright. Little ambitious to use something here, but I think Tifa will be full by the time it goes. 45,000. Okay, we don't need to react to that. We did it! We got it off in time. It's all cute. I'm the greatest gamer there's ever been. It's just unquestionable now. That healed 2,000, so 43,000. Stupid blue things. Those were the problem. Let's just Demi again. 53,000. Alright, I think I'm doing damage. Maybe I've also gotten a little more aggressive with my use of Demi rather than healing. But I think we're doing a little more damage than I thought I was earlier. So we are going to eventually kill this. Yeah. Alright. So 53,000. And we've been going, I don't know how long we've been going because I started the video with previous failed attempts. 63,000. It's clearly beatable, though. We've clearly achieved... now, if it crits on Cloud, it still doesn't kill him, but it's closer than maybe we should have allowed. We're at 63,000. Shucks. Tifa should get hers off before it can move again. W item, so good. Told you it was the best materia. Okay, that's annoying, because Tifa's a little far back on the move order. That'll also heal it. So if it gets 2 stomps here, I screwed up. 61,000. $71,000. Don't stomp. Okay, don't crit. Doesn't crit, that's fine. We can crit the next one and we're fine. Still 71,000. $81,000. Ah, God, what a jerk. But we have enough life. We're doing great. And I'll launch this limit here. Because Monaki's limits, I think, are useful to throw. I should be throwing clouds too. That's just quicker damage. 86,000. And it's counter damage that can't be countered. So I should be throwing that out. And it doesn't miss. I just wanted to save it in case it ever brought back the blues. But we'll have time to deal with that. Okay. We're at 86,000 out of a million. But we did some before I was counting. But this might be a long struggle. To anyone who makes it through this, congratulations to you. That's 96,000. Stupid criticals. At some point, it's just going to go like twice in a row and make me cry, but... I think I should be using Cloud's Limit more, like I'm using Nanaki's. It's just quicker than waiting for demis, and it jumps in the move order, which is nice. 106,000. 116,000. That's fine. Still well above Airtam Storm. Hey, we did it again. We didn't get off Demi in time, but that's fine. 116,000. And we showed the methodology, right? This works. That's about 8,000 healed, so 98,000. At some point I'm going to forget and like not have duped Mega Elixirs and I'm going to run out. I should start duping Mega Elixirs again. 118,000. Fine. Don't love to see the crit, but... Did that hit or miss? I didn't see. We won't count it. That's a little low on life. We like to be a bit higher. But Tifa still survives Airtam Storm. And that's the most scary thing it can do. This is percentage based. So we're still good. As long as I queued up healing somewhere, which I'm pretty sure I did. There we go, yeah. So I think we're at around 118,000 done since I started keeping track for like the third time. 128,000. That's fine. Sorry, this must have gotten so repetitive, but, you know, it's a repetitive fight. But it's hard to keep under control. It's not easy. Rude. This will be 133,000. We did it. Getting faster. Becoming a true gamer as we watch. Okay. I don't understand why it heals different amounts different times. But 131,000 now. Healed 2,000. Probably used like 60 Mega Elixirs. So W item abuse, a huge part of the strategy. Come on. Come on. Alright, we can heal that. Yeah, not much to say. I'm a little tempted to just, like, kill the video and do the rest off screen because, like, it's clear it's under control and it's... I mean, we're just missing now, but, like, it's clear it works, right? It just takes a while. Underwater materia turns out very important. On the other hand, I also think it's been nice to have the entire run on screen. Besides, like, I accidentally skipped 2 lines of dialogue at one point. I forgot Cloud hit a limit. That'll be more reliable than these stupid misses. 141,000. Can't even queue up limit breaks. It's interesting that it decided this move was, like, summoned here. which is the only thing you can't queue up during, I believe. Could be wrong there. 139,000. Now, if this could launch a revenge stamp, that would be bad, but I really think it can't. So this will be 149,000. Can we hit some demis? There we go. 159. Okay, don't critical cloud. We actually could have had someone go down there. That could have been a disaster. I'm going to queue this up. May as well. I think it's no cost. That'll be 164. Rounding up, but rounding up's fine. Sadness, I think, is important in back row. Really makes the stomps less scary. So we're at 164. We love seeing Emerald Beam because that puts us range where the stomps are not going to finish us. Right? Even if they double crit, it's around 2,000. 170 some thousand? Call it 170. Lost track again. I'm not good at this. God, this is so much life. How have we only hit like this many demis? 180,000? Rude. I wish there was something else Tifa could do with the W item, but I think that's scarily early in the turn order. But we've had this before. Have to get not super unlucky on stomps now. Okay. 190,000. Not get super unlucky. Don't critical Piggy. Okay, it criticaled, but not Piggy. And this will be 200,000 if it hits. Does hit, miracle. Why was I thinking revenge stamp was percentage? It clearly just happens every time. I'm going to leave Nanaki up here because I feel like it's been a while since it's gone and I want to react to whatever it does with Tifa. Okay, actually, we should use this move. Okay. So we've done 200k since I started counting. I would guess that means we're like halfway done. Good God, this fight. I like stabilizing it. The rest of the fight, not so fun, you know? Like, I like that it takes some work to get the fight under control, but once it's under control, I admit this is not thrilling television. Might have to take a break in a few minutes for dinner. Please hit. 220,000. This will be 225 rounding up. We could also split this into 2 videos, but who wants to suffer through this twice, right? This is long ass fight. Alright. That'll heal it a bit. I might have missed its heal last time, but I'm not sure. That's okay. We've definitely lost our count. But we're around 225. So this is... Oh, that was 9,000. Is it just random? Is it like a random multiple of... But it's we've seen certain ones a lot more than others. So that's around 226,000 now. Don't crit. Thank you. Now we're good. We'll throw in Clem Hazard first. 236,000. Again, I don't think it can counter limit breaks. I should look up actually like what its exact counters are. Like if there's other ways to dodge it countering. 246,000. Because it's so reliable on everything else and doesn't go off on limits, so it clearly is just 100% for certain things and 0% for others. Should I leave Cloud up? I'm going to leave Cloud up for a sec. Let Tifa's ATB bar fill. Okay, that's fine. So 246,000. You should just stop watching this video. That's what you should do, dear viewer. $256,000. Has a million. Rude. Maybe we should finish off one of the yellows, but I don't think so. We've lost so few turns. I'm just going to queue up both. I probably should leave this up, but... yeah, this one's annoying because it heals. Because we just don't hit the demis that reliably. It's a shame demi's not more accurate. Okay. Low amount. 254,000. 264. Could we really be only halfway done? Alright, that's going to be 264, 269. $279. At some point, oh no. Okay, we screwed up. Not too severely. So this is going to take a little while to stabilize again, which is annoying because I want to hero drink him up again. So we're gonna use a Mega Elixir here, safety Mega Elixir, because I want Tifa to Phoenix down in Mega Elixir. But this will give Tifa something to do on her turns besides Mega Elixir, so that's nice. It's good to have something to do. Alright, Minaki didn't actually need the MP this turn. This is gonna distract a bit. What a pain. Now she can be hero drinking. Okay, you can throw out a demi. I'm just gonna Mega Elixir here with Cloud. Rather than risk 2 counterattacks, because I think 1 will not finish Cloud, but 2 might with his lowered stats. And then we're going to hero drink and hero drink. 289,000. When it stamps here, we'll see the difference in Cloud's defense. Yeah, it didn't crit on him, and it did about 800 instead of 500, which makes it a lot easier for him to be picked off. Yeah, so I think hero drinks is a real part of the strategy. We should keep hero drinks in mind. This is 2 hero drinks on Cloud. We're at 289,000. God, this is so slow. However long we've been fighting, gonna take like twice this long again. So let's Mega Elixir, hero drink, and then he can demi. $299,000. Progress. This will break 300. We did it. We did a third of its life. God, how painful must it be to fight that FF12 boss that is like 56 million life? I mean, maybe it's much faster. Maybe leveling up more would have been the faster way to do this fight, but too late now. I think that's 3 hero drinks. Okay, I'm just gonna heal here. Oh no, it's gonna go back under 300,000. I wonder if there's an item that does sense. It'd be kind of fun to, Alright, I queued up a Mega Elixir, right? So I'm gonna go crazy here. We don't want it to hit the eyes. Eyes is wasted damage. Eyes might be actively terrible. We might be resetting. I should not have done this. This was stupid. This was stupid. I hope that didn't kill any of the yellow eyes. Good. Right. Shame that missed, but... And, Fun Hazard. And we're somewhere over 300,000. Yeah. Alright. So, some super bosses add to games they're in. Again, I kind of have an affection for Emerald's Weapon. That's our 4th hero drink. Because I do think, like, I like when a super boss can be fought at relatively low level. But I admit, this is not very exciting, right? This is... The thing about games in general is I think once you've established you can execute a pattern repeatedly, the boss lasting significantly longer than it takes to prove that execution is just not particularly fun, right? Like, there's times when, like, say a boss, like, you only need to pull off something twice. Then you might not be able to do it reliably, but you happen to be able to get it to go twice. You know, maybe the boss should last longer than that. But we have made it well past, 2 cycles, right? It's gonna almost kill Piggy. Which is why I queued up Demi, or I'm trying to queue up Demi after. Oops, let's actually use a Bloodfang here. So we're, a little over 300,000 right now, I think. We lost a whole chunk of time. Alright, 5 more minutes, then I'm going to pause for dinner. I think it can't use Air Tam Storm twice in a row, so it's safer to queue up moves here. But I'm not sure. But yeah, I think kind of the ideal for a boss is, right, they should be difficult, and they should force you to do something some number of times, but that number should have a relatively low limit compared to this, right? Like, we were done 10 minutes ago. Would it be so bad? Would that be okay? Sure, that would mean the 777 strategy would insta-kill it, but maybe you don't need the 777 thing. Maybe that doesn't need to be part of the game, right? Or maybe it doesn't hit quite as ridiculous a number of times. And so, like, you have to slightly adjust some other things if you lower its HP like that. Like, maybe that at that point, Knights of the Round becomes too strong. Right. I'm not going to use Mega Elixir here. We're going to wait for Tifa. We're going to throw out Demi. But, like, at some point here, it becomes, I think, not great. Now, here's the thing. Like, we are obviously using an underpowered strategy. We're not supposed to be able to beat it with this strategy. We are supposed to go do a million side quests, get Knights of the Round, and be able to do just significantly more damage per turn. So, I guess it's hard to blame the game for something of, like, I am not playing this in the way I have intended to play it. So sure, it can be a frustrating experience when you play it the way that's not designed to, or balanced to be a solid experience. I have to start duping Mega Elixir again. I think we've now used about 80 over the course of the fight, maybe 90. It's kind of ridiculous. We are using 2 at once quite a lot. Oh, it's gonna feel so good when this thing fades away. But yeah, so I guess you can't really blame a game. Like, if you walk in saying, I'm going to use the worst weapon in the game and beat this boss, and it takes forever, like, of course it took forever, right? You intentionally use something that handicaps yourself. Now, here we're not doing that, but we're also not doing all the preparation that the game expects us to have done. And so So I think what I was forgetting was, if you kill all the light things, it will revive them at some point. So I thought there was a cycle where it regularly revives them, but it turns out if you just leave some alive, it sits on that. So getting rid of the blues turned out to be really important. So we never want to limit with Tifa again, because I've done a bunch of damage to the yellows, and we really need to leave them up because it can revive them at some point. Why am I not healing? Is there a reason I wasn't healing? Did I queue up a heal with Cloud? I did queue up a heal with Cloud. That's why I wasn't healing. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, I gotta remember to queue up to revive some dupes and megalixirs. That's what I gotta do. So I think, oh no, the Tifa will react to this. That's fine. So we actually queued up Tifa at the optimal time, despite me not realizing it. And okay, that's all good. So I guess I can throw this out. But next Tifa turn, just so we never get too low, I'd like to do some duping. Plays merry hell with the camera. Oh, we've gotten quite a lot of duping. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope we got her turn in after it went, and we did. Alright, I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna come back. It will be the same video though, but for me, I'm gonna go have dinner. I realized what I want to do. Sorry for the brief skip ahead. I unpaused by mistake and then repaused immediately. Still in the same airtam storm animation. I'm just gonna leave the rest of the recording, but not try to talk during it. It's just gonna be silent, listen to music or whatever, but we'll include the rest of the fight, and I think that's the way to get this done. Sorry for the boring combat.